All right, it's all you, Derek.
Hi, I'm Derek Moore. I've been in Greyhawk for 6 years. I'm currently running for the board. I live in Coventry at Greyhawk, and I'm also, besides being a board member, I'm also a member of the finance committee.
Okay, thank you, Derek. So we just have a few questions. The first one, what do you feel is the most important issue for the GCA board in the next year?
Yeah, so I think we got to look at what's going up around us. The community now is over 20 years. We celebrated our 20th anniversary, I guess it was 2 years ago now. And so really it's keeping home values up, making sure that the community standards are up to date. And also I think there's a lot of opportunity to enhance the neighborhood, make sure the look and feel is commensurate with the times, and make sure Greyhawk is over and above the other neighborhoods.
Okay, great answer. What can the association do to help maintain or improve property values?
I think one of the things, first of all, is making sure that the standards are set, the standards are met, and the standards are enforced. And so obviously as the community ages, there are some things around that we could probably make sure are kept up to date. I think also that there's an opportunity for us to help homeowners with, there's been a lot of improvements lately, whether it's painting or putting in other things that enhance property values. There's probably an opportunity for the board to help encourage people in that direction and maybe give them some ideas.
Thank you. And Derek, in your opinion, in what area or areas does the Greyhawk Community Association Board of Directors need to improve?
Well, I think it's continued communication and enhanced communication. I mentioned some of the improvements. You know, there's a lot of leverage we can create in this community, a lot of good ideas, a lot of good input that residents and also us as board members have. And so I'd like to see us really focus on, whether it's through the Flight magazine, but just sharing ideas, making sure that people have access to resources. And, you know, certainly one of the shining examples in Greyhawk has been the activities, which have been dampened down over the past year because of COVID. But when things return to normal, I think that's been really a beacon, not only in the neighborhood, but bringing people into the neighborhood as well.
Okay, and personally, in what way do you think you can enhance the board?
Yeah, so I've been in finance for, I guess, over 25, 27 years now. I have an MBA, which is obviously a master's in business administration degree. And so I think my experience lends itself well. I'm on the finance committee. And so, you know, being good stewards of our community's finances and making sure the money is spent well is really important. So I think I add a lot of value there. And in general, I've got past experience being president of boards. And I think I work well with not only the board members, but I also think that, you know, keeping an open mind to residents and their point of view is really important. And I think you learn a lot from the residents as well. So thank you.
Okay, and that kind of leads us into the last question. Do you think that you are capable of taking action that is beneficial to the community as a whole, even if you personally do not agree?
Yeah, I think there are times that all the board members don't necessarily agree 100% on things, but you've always got to put the community first. And the good thing is, I mean, we're volunteers. So our incentives really aren't as, you know, our incentives are aligned with the community. You know, we want the community to do well. We want homeowners to be happy here. We want home values to increase. So in all times, you want to really do what's best for the community as a whole. And you've got to think about the majority of homeowners with any decisions that we make. So absolutely, yeah, we can make decisions based upon what's best for them as opposed to what's best for us. But in all honesty, I mean, the good news is we don't have a lot of conflicts of interest that come up.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for your time and great job.